Okay, I got cut off there. So, like I said, this is by Mrs. Crosby yarn, and then I got cut off. So, I got to get it together, y'all. See, I'm getting tired because my voice, I'm still having trouble with it, but it's so much better than a week ago. But it makes me tired trying to put a voice out. Anyway, it's 75% merino, 10% silk, and 10% cashmere. 317 yards, 289 meters. Mrs. Crosby is the yarn, and this is her hat box. So they have different bases, and so the base of this one is hat box. So yeah, and then that other one is a Cascade Anchor Bay, and this one is 50% merino and 50% cotton. And I'd like to get a bunch more of this. This is very affordable. For $12 for merino and cotton, for 262 yards, 100 grams. Y'all may not think that's affordable, but when you buy the hand-dyed yarns and you know how much they cost, this is like a sport weight, which will go just fine with this fingering weight one. But for an affordable, like yarn store yarn, it's pretty good. Plus, I got a discount on this one this time because not on this one, but on my next one because I bought so much on the first time. You know you love me. You know I buy stuff and show you. Okay, this time I got sock blockers because Joe was looking for her size and they didn't have them. And I'm like, they have sock blockers? Because I didn't see them hanging anywhere. They were tucked in a corner. And these are by Bryspun, stainless steel sock blockers. And I really am going to use these as sock blockers. So wash them and put them on here and let them dry. And the air goes through these metal ones. So I really kind of like these better. A lot of people get the wood ones, you know, but I really wanted them for the actual reason of the sock blockers, which is not just to show them to you guys, but to actually block the socks. Which, yes, I will be making. So on this trip, I got some yarn on sale because of the previous trip. This one was on closeout for $6.50. This, and Joe got some of this too. This is, and neither one of us knows how to say this, and I really don't know how to say it either. Manila fingering, 45% silk, 35% wool, 20% nylon. It's 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 437 yards. It is use a size 1 to 3 knitting needle. So you would probably use a 2.5 in a crochet hook. And this color, Nebula. Joe and I both got one of these because it has some of the black in it. So there was my sale one. And then I have been wanting to get some of this because this is by Brown Sheep Yarn. And I've been, wanting to get some yarn that's made in the U.S. And this is their Burley Spun 100% wool. This is going to be a crocheted yarn bowl. This is called, well, does it have a color? I don't think it even has a color. But this is spun and dyed in Mitchell, Nebraska. Now, this is a number 6 It's 8 ounces, 132 yards, 121 meters. It is, you would use a needle size 13, so probably an N or a P hook. And it is spun and dyed in Mitchell, Nebraska. And when my husband and I were up in Nebraska, I really wanted to go, but it was on the other side of Nebraska, so we haven't gotten to make that trip yet. It's hand washed in cool water and lay flat to dry. But I am going to wash it and dry it once I make it into a bulb so that it will felt. Now this is the yarn I used for my dishcloth I showed you in the previous video. This is the Nifty Cotton Splash. This one is called Blue Seas. Blue and green. It's blue and green, but it's a teal color. And these are, I got the same three that I got for my daughter. So these three are Sundrop and Confetti. Primary. That pretty little rainbowy splashy colors. These are the Nifty Cotton, which is 100% cotton. It is 100 grams, 185 yards. You would use a US size 7 or a 4.5 millimeter. It's made in Brazil by Circulo, Circulo, and it's by Cascade. And this feels a lot like Sugar and Cream, just a little bit better, just a little bit softer, maybe a little bit silkier, but it's very similar to the Peaches and Cream. It's a little plumper, a little bit plumper of around. And then this time I got a McNeedles color by Lorna's Laces. This one is called Bayou. The dye lot is Bayou, and the color is McNeedles. So this is the McNeedles color. It's 70% merino and 30% Outlast viscose, which means that it is a very sturdy nylon. So definitely a sock yarn, but it's called Sport Mate. So this is like a sport weight yarn. With a nice twist on it. And there's the color. I don't know if y'all are really seeing how that's a blue right there. Yeah. So this is considered a number 3. 270 yards, 100 grams. So pretty. And the last thing I got this last time when I went with Joe was biscotti. Now I've been seeing this on Instagram, I've been seeing it on Facebook, and I have always wanted to get some biscotti yarn, and I finally did. And this is biscotti bis sock. It is 85% merino, 15% nylon. It covered up the yards, y'all. It's going to peel off. So you'd use a 2.25 to 2.75 needles. It's 400 yards, 100 grams. Okay? And this is it. Isn't that pretty? This is a self-striping, which means that when you knit with it, it will make each of the socks look the same. So, this one's called, and when I first saw it, I thought it said Kiss me with your best shots. I said, this is my Valentine yarn, but this is my Valentine yarn, but it's called Knit Me Your Best Shot. Okay, so that is McNeedles. And all that's left now is the Michaels. Now I have to leave now and go get my grandson. So I will see you guys in number 3. Or I will see you in a day or so when I get these uploaded and I can get some time to do some more. Thank you again for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me through my haul. I love you all. I miss you all. I will see you soon. And have fun today. Bye, y'all.